So, The Secret to My Success, which was, I think, an 80s movie. But in my particular case, the secret to my success is that I experimented. I tried different things. Sometimes on the lark, sometimes like, yeah, you don't even think about profit. But this one I want to try. So I got a pretty serious reach. I got a fair amount of you young Hanyakers out there. A lot of you are young guys. You're looking for jobs. Well, my buddy over in the Twin Cities sent me this job posting by BNSF. And if you want, go down, click on it now. It's down in the description below. You have to click the arrows and the buttons, and you can go ahead and click on it. And he's telling me, like, where the hell were these jobs when we were young? So here it is, $10,000 hiring bonus from BNSF Railway. Conductor trainee, Aberdeen, South Dakota. That is in the boring half of South Dakota. Aberdeen, South Dakota. Anticipated start date August 29th. Number of positions 10. Salary range. Entry date rate is approximately $194 per day with an average annual salary of $70,000 to $82,000. Hello, you're going to make more than all the liberal arts majors and social science majors combined because they won't make anything. Get it? Eligible for a $10,000 hiring incentive. They're eligible. See, there's those words. They get good. Look, guys, this is to BNSF. I'm trying to help you here. Why don't you just say if you get hired, you get $10,000 hiring? Why do you dick around with that? All right. Payable over 10 months in 2 equal installments. See, now this is where you fumble it, guys. This is where you fumble it. All the strings attached. For candidates who meet all the qualifications below, offered a position and successfully complete the pre-employment process. Successful completion of the first 4 months of new hire training and service. See, they're offering training. Do you remember the before times when there was no training? Hit the ground running, steep learning curve. They're going to train you like they did in the olden days, in the before time. Complete 6 months, additional months of active service and at the hired location to be eligible for the second $5,000 installment. The incentive will include a 3-year hold down, leaving the location or job for any reason, including relocation of more than 50 miles from headquarters, will result in 100% repayment of forfeiture of future payments. All right, so you don't get it unless you stay in that area for 3 years, which I'll tell you this, guys. All right, look, do your penance. Just in fairness to BNSF, this is a pretty good deal, and you ain't missing out on anything. All right, you're not missing out on where the action is downtown. Oh, where adult Democrats crap in the street, sometimes urinate. Yeah, have you been to Portland? Yeah, unfortunately, you're not missing anything. And 3 years, you be anchored down in a college that ain't teaching you anything, and you're losing money going to college. You're going into debt. Here, you do 3 years as a trainee or a conductor trainee. All of a sudden, you're a conductor. And I know a couple guys that work in a railroad. I mean, I think it's union. They get good pay. They got their own retirement system. I think it's the railroad pension or something like that. That it's absent outside Social Security. Don't quote me. That's why I remember my buddy telling me. He gave me his used Red Wing boots. You get new Red Wing boots. That was the deal his union got with whatever railroad he was working for. And they were practically new. They're great. Red Wing boots. They're awesome. So yeah, you're just going to give up 3 years of your life, and Aberdeen would be nice. I'm having a feeling that's where they train you. Hey guys, you want to see something fun? Look up Ardmore, South Dakota. Look up Edgemont, South Dakota. You're just gonna, and you work there for 3 years. All of a sudden, you got enough money, you can make a really good down payment on some property or a house. You got yourself a lifelong career and a job if you want it. You can avoid all the worthless prereq classes in college. You could avoid the college student loans. You could avoid all the we hate men and they're the problem and you're the cause of all things bad. You just go work, and I have a feeling, I can almost tell you this, it's going to be lonely. They're going to point you, they're not putting you something. Oh, in Las Vegas? No, not in Las Vegas. Maybe Ely, Nevada, but not Vegas. All applicants be done via email. Check your email on a daily basis. Who are we? What your belongs are really BMFD and focus on what we believe. Safety, duty responsibilities. This position is responsible for safety switching rail cars and safe train movement. Additional responsibilities include the following: communication, obtain and receive information, and act oral written instructors of various communication devices. Monitor and report daily work. Train operator, climb on and off equipment set, release handbrakes, observe, report, relate, judge, and control speed, switching functions, train duties, responsibilities, position represented, working conditions, extreme all weather conditions, hot and cold. You won't be able to have your biscotti as you're like a TA for college freshman English composition. Loud noise and fumes. This will keep all the Karens away. Work around heavy moving machinery, 40 hours a week, subject to on-call, 24/7, nights, weeks, holidays, work a geographic areas, postal report assigned, travel frequent, 18 years. Okay, basic qualifications. All right, BNSF, please tell me you didn't screw this up. Please tell me you didn't screw this up. Okay, here we're going to go. All right. All right, let's see if you made it possible for normal American boys, let's just admit, to work here. 18 years of age or will be by the start date. Ability to report for duty at the designated work location. Able to work safely in the above working conditions. Able to work in the above shift and hours. Able to meet above travel requirements. Able to read, write, and communicate, speak, hear, and understand English. Ability to lift and carry up to 80 pounds. Whoa. Zoomer soy boys, you're out of the running. Sorry. Ability to see, learn, and interpret hand signals near and far, visually distinguish colors, red, blue, green. So I guess you can't be colorblind, which I get, because you want to be safe. Ability to discriminate, differentiate between verbal and nonverbal sounds, signals, alarms, etc. Work environment. Ability to look. You guys play so many video games. You know a ding versus a dong, right? Ability to visually distinguish and differentiate colors on computer display screens. Ability to use hands and hand tools, perform activities holding, grasping, turning, and pulling. Man, and an average American high school graduate could even do this. Ability to climb ladders, get on and off equipment. Ability to work various heights above the ground, including on locomotives, rail cars, other equipment. Ability to bend, lift, walk, and stand occasionally with brakes. Ability to sit frequently with brakes. Follow safety procedures. You don't need a college degree? BNSF, did you get your head out of your ass for a Fortune 500 company? Is it true? Is it true you might actually care about young people and want to make it so they have a career and a job out of high school? Oh, the day has come. Training, classroom up to 17 weeks. Got to go to Overland Park, Texas. Now, hold on, BNSF. Are you going to make them take diversity and inclusion training? Are you going to make them take all your bad men? Bad. Are you going to insult them with that BS? I wonder. Because I was listening to the TFM show, and he had a guy who worked on the railroad, and you guys just can't get people to show up. I wonder if from kindergarten to 12th grade, telling men they suck and they're inherently sexist, and then they get to go to training, and then you throw that on them because you got to be woke or whatever reason. I wonder what that does to morale and employee loyalty. So far, it looks like this might be this is the first pitch thrown right across the plate since the 1950s from corporate America. My God. Union, background, criminal history, 7 years driving history, 5 years employment history, social security number, drug screen. Oh, dude, bro, you're going to have to give up your pot, man. Fargo, Aberdeen. Fargo's not a bad town. Cold. Cold. So here's my angle. Obviously, this is very germane to the topics we've been talking about. Obviously, I want to help out all you young boys. Because let's just admit, you girls aren't going to, right? You're not going to do this, right? Right. Okay, that's what I figured. Okay. You guys want a job. You want a solution. You want the silver bullet. You want to make good money. And trust you me, there's no opportunity cost. You're not missing anything going to college. You're not missing anything. Everything you learned in high school retaught to you again. High school economics is the same as college economics. English doesn't change. So the composition classes you were forced to take in high school are no different than that of the one you take in college. You got to take 2 years of dicking around and maybe get to the first class. Then you got another 2 years after that. You put in 4 years here, you're going to be making as much as engineers without the debt, without having to go to college and being insulted. And then once you get a little bit senior, maybe you can move to the bustling metropolis of Bismarck, North Dakota. Huh? Boy, shucks, howdy, look at that. Some girthy women there. There are. I've been through Bismarck. But on a serious note, guys, here it is. This is it. This is the opportunity. And my angle on this is simply this. To any employers out there, I got a bunch of young men who don't want to go to college. They want to work. And as long as you don't dick around with them and play corporate politics, I can't guarantee, all right? Of course, there's some losers in there. But these guys are probably guys higher than average chance of showing up, not being drug addicts. Now, I'm not going to vouch for anyone. You got to do your drug screening and all that. But instead of going on Indeed.com or Monster.com, you need a job filled? Like, and there's no BS, there's no college requirements and Karen and HI. What's your favorite color and why? Any of that BS? You need people? I got people. I got an army of people. They just don't play the patty cake game. So if you want someone, guys, if you're interested in working, apply for BNSF. Tell them, if they ask, how did you find this job? Say Aaron Clarey or Captain Capitalism or Cappy or whatever. And they're like, well, who's this guy? And then you know what? Do you know what kind of a headhunting fee they provide me? See, that's where I think the market could be. That's why I smell a profit, where it's a win-win-win. Recruiters are morons. Recruiters are lying thieves and pieces of scum. The people with business degrees or marketing degrees who can't find real jobs, because they have no real skills. And they lie to you. Have you been lied to by a recruiter? I'll be your recruiter. I'm your Huckleberry. I'm your headhunter. You need men to work for you and women too. We do have some women in here. Fortunately, I know. I'm sorry. Like 97% of my audience, 93% of my audience is male. If you guys need employees, come on. I want to get paid though. I want to get paid. Well, how would it be? So they got 10 jobs, right? What would it be like if I got them all 10? All 10 of their, you guys all passed, all 10 of you. You all went in as Cappy's brigade or something like that. Actually, if you're down in Edgemont, drive down and say hi. Wouldn't that be cool? Like, I got them all 10 of their employees, and the BNFS like, oh, how much time and money did I save you? I bet you I saved you a lot of money. Yeah. What would it be worth it to you for me to promote every one of your job listings that you think would match my audience? Yeah, you could talk to Robert Half and Kelly Employment Service. I guess you could talk to those genuine morons. Or you could have Cappy's Employment Services, huh? Seriously, guys, apply for it. Send this. If you don't, if you know someone looking for a job, send them this video. The link to the thing is down below. Apply. If you guys are interested, you're looking for a job, apply. It doesn't get any better than this. Nah, it doesn't look good. What do you mean it doesn't look good? Doesn't get to look any better than this. Sundown. Dung is fun, $2. Where were you? I thought you'd be on Elkins Hour. I told Elkins he has to do it on his own. Not that I don't like Elkins. I told Chad, he's like, hey, do you want to come on the show? I'm like, yeah, I want to come on the show, but you're going to do one on your own. Because look, if you're going to be a podcaster, you got to be able to monologue, do your own thing, And plus, he gets to keep all the super chat money. He doesn't have to give me money. Okay, Casual Killing Spree. Welcome to the apocalypse. There's a name. $5. Hey, do you have any advice on videographers and video editor like me coming out of college, no debt. Yeah, you got a skill that you didn't have to go to college for. I would say go work for maybe podcasters, like YouTube personalities. Find a YouTuber who's got big show presence, subscribership, but is willing to invest the money on video editing, content editing. I'm not that guy. Obviously, I have a very cheap and quick setup, but my audio is pretty darn good. Videographer, video editor. Yeah. I mean, just look for jobs. I would offer your own services too. Say, hey, are you a podcast video editing, YouTube video editing, something like that. Dung is fun. $2. When I was a kid, I'd kill for a job like that. Yeah, but why wouldn't you kill for it now? Who didn't want to work on the trains? Oh, it's going to suck. Don't you? It is going to suck. North Dakota, South Dakota in winter, that wind just blows that snow. Below zero temperatures with minus 40-degree wind chill. It'll get hot during the summer too. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. But you know what's worse? Having $120,000 in debt for your master's in philosophy as you work as a barista and you got to live at home and you're not getting laid because no girls want to come visit you. Now, you're not going to get laid out there either. All right. There will be no people around. You'll be out on the rail 100 miles from the next town. But you know what? You'll be making 70, 80 grand. And then let's say you start at 18. You put in your 3 years. Now you're 21, you can drink, and you're sitting on some money. You got a real career and a profession. All right, now you are so far ahead of your college graduate, not even yet to be college graduating peers. Then you could go read my book, Bachelor Pad Economics, and instead of pissing away your money on a truck, on a brand new Ford Raptor truck, okay? Please talk to me before you become one of these people in the Dakotas or Wyoming. Please talk to me so you don't get truck nuts. Get a truck. Just listen to me, okay? You take the money, you invest it in a 401k or an IRA or something, right? Okay, or a housing fund, and you get a good used truck, okay? That's what you do. Macan, 156, 7 Canadian bucks. Cappy, if that Catholic girl from previous video is Polish, I'm going back home in 2 months so we can go for a coffee. Hope she likes Canadian Rockies. No, she is not from Poland. She's not from Poland. But if you're Catholic, email me some pictures, Macan. Look, if that's you, your avatar, you're a good-looking guy. Email me. Man, I'm going to have a dating site making lots of money, although we know how that went. But recruiter, Cappy, I could do it. Now watch the corporate heads at BNS. Oh, he's so rude. He says things that he's just, I did an HR in my master's class that men like that are very volatile. I'm like, I could have swore the railroad was where real men worked. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you had a little sand down there in your hoo-ha. All right, that's okay. I understand. God, are there any guys left? Like, can we just get the guy now? I need a guy who does this. All right, here he is. Thanks. Have him apply here. Also, any ideas to make passive income so far? I only have graphic design and video editing skills. No, I don't. You're new around here, aren't you? If I had ideas for passive income, why would I tell you? Hey, can you do the work for me, man? You figure out what to do for me, man? I got a degree because I like pictures. Honestly, I go back to school for a degree in accounting, and you do your thing on the side. You do a little video editing thing on the side. Set up a website, start offering your services, get a clientele. Fedoid 2, $5, 17 years working for UPRR Track Maintenance. This job sucks, but I drive a $90,000 truck. Oh, God. So you wasted 90 grand. Why didn't you buy property? Why did you buy $90,000 of a depreciating asset? Honest to God, guys, get my book Bachelor. Here. This is $12. Well, maybe it's $15.95 or whatever it is. $22 maybe for all I know. Do you know what you did? Do you have any idea what you did? You could have retired with a $90,000 truck. What do you need that for? And last I checked, $400,000 my 401k. There you go. You could have had way more. $90,000 truck. These jobs pay. But that is awesome. Yeah, there you guys go. $500,000. He doesn't even look like he's 35. He's already near. Well, 17 plus 18. Yeah, you maybe you are 35. You look really young. But here he's not a day over 40. He's already got enough pretty much to retire if he keeps on going the right way. Public nuisance, $5. I have a free pass to fly anywhere in the country, but only have a weekend. It has to be used by the first week of September. Any recommendations? Anywhere? Moab. You can go anywhere. I'd go in Moab. Moab, Utah. That's what I would do. Second place. Country? I go Alaska. Matter of fact, I go to Alaska before I go to Moab. Moab you can hit later. But yeah, I do Alaska and then I do Moab. That's what I'd recommend. Vlad Elkins is in the house, so he's done with his. I should give him a call, see how his podcast went. Dung is fun, $5. Never went to college, but I was a CNC operator and a grease monkey too. Never went to college, but had good mentors to help me think, not do. Yes. Dung is fun again for $5. I was never good at books and reading, but math I'm okay at. When I got forced into doing CNC machine work under a good tutor, I excelled very well. Outstanding. Probably never unemployed a day in your life. I think that's it. Did we catch everything? Hey, Chad, I saw, what's his name, gave you a $50 super check simply because I wasn't there. Right. Thanks for that, guy. I'm kind of curious how much Chad made. All right, there you go. Everyone apply for the job. Oh, James Rankin came in. All right, no more super chats because I'm going to end it here. And there's like a minute or two delay. James Rankin for $5. New job working as a carpenter and drafting, making $80,000 a year. Is this enough to survive inflation for the next few years as things get worse? Well, you need your 10% a year. Okay, it knocks off, I don't know, $8,000. So in 3 years, you're down to $55,000 a year, roughly, if the math is right. You could survive, but you should be increasing your pay. Especially a tradesman and a carpenter with a housing shortage, you should be bumping that up. If there's 8% inflation, you should be making $88,000 or $90,000 next year. All right, that's it. We'll see you guys later.